Hello everybody. Tough one tonight. Well, tonight, whatever you're doing. An old-fashioned one that we used to do a little bit on the water. I don't know the exact reason behind it except to be a pain in the butt. It's really, you sit at training pace and then all of a sudden, boom, you're up to sort of 3/4 pace so it's just 2-minute changes. We go 20, then we go 26. It's like, oh, okay, we've just gone up 6 points in rate, and then back down again. So 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, all the way through. Okay, yeah, it does get a little bit difficult. There's a lot of bit of stress. Ultimately, we want to get good rhythm and speed, and we want to see a good change in pace between what we're doing at like first one, say at the 20. Then when we jump up to 26, we will see quite a large change in speed. Ultimately, because that's sort of 3 changes. We could be doing anywhere from 6 to 8 seconds quicker, ultimately. So it's like, wow, okay, that's a good change up, and then we've got to change back down. Okay, so we're talking speed and rhythm on the way up, and then on the way back down, it's control and rhythm. Okay, so it's thinking control, taking our time, letting it run, but still working, but still trying to be relaxed. And then all of a sudden, you'll feel like your heart rate's back into control, and then boom, you're back into it again. Okay, so it's difficult. It's going to work you pretty bloody hard, which is what we want. And yeah, so you should get some really good benefit out of it. It will be tough because ultimately you try and get your speed back down at these like 20 or 22s, and your heart rate's still really high, and you're like, come on, come back down. I'm breathing. So it takes a little bit of like control within yourself that, okay, the heart rate's sort of high and I'm trying to bring it back down by focusing on my rhythm and stuff like that, but it's not quite coming back. So yeah, if you haven't done anything like this before, it'll be a good test to get you back into, and really just to like test yourself and see what it really feels like. And so yeah, it is a really good test. So let's do it, give a bit of a warm up. I've got 2 20-minute pieces in there because if you've got time, let's do it. If you don't, just do one, have a look at it. And then ultimately, if you're one of these aspiring elite athletes, do bloody 3 of them, okay? I'm not going to stop you. I'm going to, I guess, endorse you that you should do it, 60 minutes of work. But because I'm no longer an elite athlete, I'm just trying to get fit, and I want to go and have a few beers tonight. I'm doing my 40 minutes, and it's going to get a bloody good sweat on. Trust me, we're going to be working hard. So let's rock and roll. We're pretty much into it. No better time than the present. So let's set up, and there's 2 minutes in between. Did I tell you that? Yes, I think I did. Not a lot of time. That's the hard part, okay? The fact that the rest time is so bloody small. I could have had it even less, but I do like you, and I don't want you guys to hate me. So 20 intervals time, 20 minutes, 2 minutes rest. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm warmed up. I'm ready to smash it, okay? So we are ready to rock and roll. I'm just going to check my, yep. Just need to make sure my sound stuff's on. Get the screen going. Have a drink now because you're not going to get one for another 20 minutes. Let's get into this together. Right, here we go, 20. Right, first 2 minute changes. First 2 minutes at 20, here we go. Ready, rope. If you've done a good warm-up, you should be able to slot into this rhythm pretty easily. Sitting tall. I may have a toddler or a young boy pop in at some stage, might bust through the door. Someone's trying to get him to bed. Feeling the push and the swing. Feel that body weight being pushed along. This first one might be a bit of a shock. Or we just want to free it up. The hands moving. We're going to give it a little bit more as well. We want to get that speed change. Here we go. Now, remember, efficiency. Hold the rhythm. So we give it, so we feel the acceleration. Both feet. Swing. Breathing. Ready for control. Now. Breathe it out. Feel the drive's longer. Got more patience. We feel it in the lats and the hang. Longer period of time. Remember, push. Feel like we're pushing the erg away from us. Not our body weight. Away from the erg. Sitting tall. Breathing. Let's sit back. Lazy boy. Right to the finish. Right, breathing. Preparing for the change. Here we go. Now, With the hands. Feel the push. Accelerate. Good. Sitting tall. Feel the rhythm. Keep the focus. Acceleration. Hand speed. Breathe in, speed out. Around the front. Body weight. Getting driven. Momentum. And down. Breathe. Have it time. Patience. Feel the rhythm. Feel that long, drawn out push. Carry. Good rhythm. Feel that push. Ready to change. Now. Accelerate. Remember, rhythm, relaxation. That's good. Bring tall, down the front. Push. Do a stretch.
carry. Rhythm. Feel the length. And down. Now, bring his heart rate back. All right. Looking at my heart rate. Breathe. Let push. All the way. Symmetrical. Good. Taking the time to feel it. Breathing. Sitting tall. Under control. Shake it out. Long arms. Ready to change. Now, acceleration. Move. Give it a push. Remember, tapping. Feel the rhythm. Hold your numbers. Mental aptitude. Getting that push. Very good. Back up. Feeling loose. Sitting tall. Feeling the core. Holding the numbers. Breathe. And down. Give it time. Loose. Nice rotation. letting it run. Good carry. Loose. Good rhythm. Breathing. Sitting tall. Getting my push. And last change. Here we go now. Move the hands. Move the legs. Push. Go good 3 or 4 big ones. Speed. Now hold. And breathe. Rhythm. Suck it in. Use your movement. Good last minute. Keep it on. Rhythm. Relax the face. Loose. Push the body back. "15 strokes or less." Good rhythm. That was tough. Well, not tough, but the old heart is pounding. So, suck it in. We haven't got much rest because we want to get straight back into it. We want to get straight back onto the rhythm. We'll be a little bit freer because we're going to go 22, 28. Now, if that was really hard for you, you want to finish, okay, all good. If it was really hard for you, you want to keep going, do the same, okay, 20, 26. Otherwise, we're going up 22, 28, so be a little bit quicker at training pace, and then ultimately quicker again at 28, so we've got to move things a bit quicker, acceleration. And the one thing is, if we don't accelerate enough, we can never get that handle speed in, handle speed out, okay, so don't think, I'll just back off a little bit, won't swing as much, because they come hand in hand, okay? If you find it struggling, get the rate, find the handle's not coming in a bit quicker, try and back off 5% of power and look for that speed, okay? It's about all you'll be able to back off because you still need that power and speed. Okay, let's firm it up a bit. It's going to be a bit of a test here. 22, 28. So we want to breathe, easy rhythm. Remember, easy speed. Relaxed. Get the ratio. Are you ready? Oh, go. Ah, my screen. Get to 22. That's better. So light and quick. Body weight. Work and rest. Nice. Good. Breathe. Moving a bit quicker. Accelerate. Light and quick. Moving speed. Here we go. Now. The rhythm. Listen. Breathe. Both feet. Good. Moving with it. Breathe. Step forward. Good test. Then down. Breathe. Long push. Still good body. Give it time. Good. Let it run. Breathe. I'm feeling the body. Let push and accelerate. And change. Here we go. Now, move. Give it some. And sit on it. Freedom with the hand. Back up. Good movement. Keep it free. Sitting tall. Through the core. Love it. Breathe. From the front. Changing. Now. Control. Breathe. Both feet. Good. Good rhythm. Here we go. Hold the flow. Good core control. Moving. Now, give it some. And move. Here we go. Hands. Be brave. Tap it along. The rhythm, momentum. Breathe. Consistent. Length. Good swing. Good carry. Then down. At a time. Good. I'm feeling long. I'm working pretty hard. Keep the focus. Good. Feeling one push. Long drive. I'm ready to change. Hit the speed. Hold the numbers. Got to be brave. Working for it now. Increase speed. One drive. Draw. Another push. Breathe. Move the hand. Making it feel easy. When it's hot. Ready to go down? Now. Suck it up. Push and swing. Rhythm. Good carry. Open the face, relax it, shake it out, loose shoulders. Good. Get a big pool of sweat underneath you. Moving my hands. Feeling the release. Breathe. Starting to prepare. 56 strokes, that's it. Here we go. Now, and feet. Push. Both feet. Accelerate. Find a way. Core. Coming down. Last minute. Here we go. Move hands. Give it. Press. Sitting tall. Hang. Here we go. Final stretch. Relax. don't remember them being that hard. I wouldn't say necessarily hard, but feel about working for it. Really good work, team. I don't know if you can see my lake forming. It's getting pretty crazy. Right, let's do a good warm down. Have a chat about it. And hopefully you found in that, A, it was tough. B, we got a bloody good workout. And C, the real difference between changing up and down at a higher rating, okay, at a higher, higher difference. Okay, we always go sort of 2 and 2, that type of thing, or 1 and 1. We don't tend to make big jumps. So it really tests that speed and freedom. And then on the change down, we go from being really quick and accelerated to really feeling the whole way through the stroke. So even though we feel that because of the difference between the things, we still want to have that like 2022. It's feeling like it's accelerated, not like it's all the pressure right in. It's like pressure, quickness, and then let it go. Okay. So just all you elite people, keep going, do another one. Awesome, good on you. Buddy, well done. All us casuals, bloody good work. The guys, if there is anyone carrying on, just same thing, stick to that rating. And you've just got to be brave, you've got to suck it up, because you fall into the trap of, I'm really buggered. I'm going to bring it down and I'm just going to have a couple of strokes where I'm like, I need to catch my breath and my heart rate's through the roof. I'm feeling buggered. Got to resist that temptation to be soft, basically. Not soft, but, well, yeah, it is fucking soft. That sort of breather, that braking sort of time, because we just got to keep it on. We've got to keep it under the pump. We've just got to keep moving for it. And we just got to keep that rhythm and the change. Get used to the fact that it feels so different at either ratings. Keep warming down, by the way, too. I'm just going to go get ready to go out. So you just got to make sure that you feel the difference between the two, but then you don't want to make it feel like a difference, if that makes sense. So when I talked about that thing, you could feel it all the way through the stroke at that, say, 20 compared to the 26, which is a lot more accelerated. Yes, we feel that, but we don't want to get stuck into the trap where we start feeling like 20s, a real push all the way through, like a power stroke. We want it to still feel like there's a portion and accelerate, and it's just so hard to do it here, okay? And I hope you found it hard, because I found it hard. And we still want to have that speed difference. We want to have a good change in speed, but we also want to have that feeling. So going around a little bit with that, but hope that makes sense. Fire any questions through if you don't. But that's what we achieved tonight, and it was bloody awesome. Really, really, really good. Just look at bloody, my heart rate was through the roof. So I'm really happy. We think we've done a really good job. And no doubt we'll do some sort of thing similar. I wouldn't go too high on these ratings. If you're going to do it again and you want to have a play, if you do, if you wanted to say do 22 to 30, maybe only do 12-minute or 16-minute piece, just because you will really start to burn out, and maybe even put a little bit more break in between. But that big differential and the change differences in that, it's like if you were going to be rowing along. So this is what we used to do on the water. The coach would be like, right, I'll just call out 30 strokes, and you had to go 30 strokes, boom, race pace. Then you had to take it right back down to training pace, just like that. There was no breather, no suck it up. You just had to suck it up and get back onto the speed. And if you're pacing another boat, if they have a breather and you don't, you can get that jump on them, and then you can stay in front of them, and it's like, yeah, gotcha. So that's the type of things that these really work well for. So awesome. Keep up the good work. Sorry, my bloody power strokes blew out on me. I'm going to make sure. I don't know what it was. I think I didn't start typing in my the description, and I took a call. then it was just gone. And I was like, shit, I didn't know where it went. So, and I can't find it, and there's no deleted stuff. It normally saves it to my phone, not there. So, not in the deleted files anywhere. So, it really brassed me off because it was a good workout, good solid bloody workout. Otherwise, good work, team. You've probably done enough warm down now listening to me, but I'm out. I'm off. Gear o'clock.